Hey, there he is. There's Mikey T. Baby. New York Yankees in the Bronx. They get game 4. They stretch it to game 5. They take care of the Dodgers 11-4 on Tuesday night in the Bronx, people. You saw it, I saw it. Never say die. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Yankees, that's why they've got 26 going for 27 World Series championships, people. You know, it's going straight down the tubes, and the Yankees can pull out game 4, force game 5 right back in the Bronx tonight, people. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Mikey T at the Sportsbook, Mike Sportsbook, Michigan's premier sports betting hotline with tips, analysis, and predictions. If you're new to the station, please like and subscribe. In the description, hit the Discord, get over to the community lounge, voice chat with Mikey T, talk about the sporting issues of the day, get to the parlor, pay that $15, and get the 5-star lock. The Yankees won last night, but Mikey T did not win last night. My 5-star lock went down the tubes. College basketball? No, it was college football, people. Down the tubes. Down the tubes as in loser, not a chicken dinner even. College football. Florida International, 34-13 over New Mexico State. They cover the 9.5. My game, Mikey T special. Flush it, loser. See? I'm not just tooting the horn out. It's not all peaches and cream over here every day, people. Take it on the chin. Louisiana Raging Cajuns travel down to Texas State. They both got high-powered, fast-paced offenses, and they settled for 5 field goals for both teams. And the score ended up being the Raging Cajuns with a 6-1 record coming in as a road dog, plus 4.5. They take care of Texas State, 23-17. Mikey T wasn't very happy at the end of the night. The last game was like watching paint dry. 9-3. Sam Houston gets the job done over Louisiana Tech, but they don't cover the 10. It was a losing night. We've tuned our attention into Wednesday, Game 5 in the Bronx. Hopefully the Yankees can get it done. If they don't, it's over. If the Yankees can get Game 5 tonight, people, we're forcing Game 6 out in L.A. It was rough Tuesday night, people. I got the broadcast late. Everything's behind right now. We got college football tonight. We got 2 games on slate for college football. Liberty at home. Liberty at home. They were upset by Kennesaw State last week. Liberty's back at home tonight. I like for them to get the job done. Kennesaw State's on the road to Western Kentucky. I like Western Kentucky tonight. Minus the 23 or whatever it is. Western Kentucky's at home, minus 23 or 24 against Kennesaw State. And Liberty's at home. I like Liberty. I'm purposely not even saying Liberty's opponent's name today. I'm taking Liberty minus the points at home to get it back after being upset last week. That's the 2 college football games. You got pro basketball tonight. You got pro hockey tonight. Wings against Winnipeg. You know what it is. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Here at the Sportsbook, we don't just give it to you in a straight line. It's full circle. Is it a bullseye? Tips, analysis, and predictions. Get on them streaks, those winning streaks, putting those winning games together, and then I tie them into a couple games on the tees or a couple day games on the parlay, and it proves to be false. Loser, throw your tickets on the ground. Got to stay focused. I'm going to be focused. I'm not down in the dumps. I didn't like losing last night on that total. Had some buyers on that total last night, and we all lost. We're going to get it back tonight on our Liberty pick. Going to get it back on this weekend. College football. Michigan Wolverines, 14.5-point favorite against Oregon Ducks. Penn State Nittany Lions getting 4.5 at home as a home dog going up against arch rival Ohio State. Army laying some points against the Air Force. Navy laying double digits against Rice. Staying focused, knowing those traveling habits, those time zones, moving from the East Coast to the West Coast to the East Coast, those interdivisional matchups. What players are hurt, what players are looking for records. We got certain playoff contending teams, people, that top 12 for the college football playoff. We got Ashton Janty leading the candidacy for the Heisman. Dylan Gabriel for the Ducks. Hunter for Colorado going both ways as a wideout and as a D-back. Study, you got to know your material, weather conditions, who's in, who's not. Week to week, player injuries, updates. Who's trying, who's not. Who's mad, who's not. Who's hot, who's not. Tips, analysis, and predictions, people. College basketball, college football, NFL football, NHL hockey, cage fights, UFC. November 15th, the boxing match between Jake Paul and Tyson. Makes me scratch my head and the legitimacy. I didn't even say it right. The legitimacy of sports. I mean, I've heard some people lately saying, "Oh, it's just recreational," or it's it's like theatrical entertainment. It's not entertainment. It's a sporting event. It's supposed to be a competitive sporting event. Tennis, one-on-one. Boxing, one-on-one. Bowling, you against the machine. Golf, you against the course. Basketball, you and the teammates against other teammates on another team. Football, you and the teammates against the other teammates on another team. Hockey, you and the teammates. Then they opened it up and legitimately legalized gambling, sports betting, prop bets. Is the receiver going to catch 10 passes today? No, he didn't catch 10 passes. They only threw to him twice. How much of a ripoff is that? Going to get 100 yards today? No, I only got 2 carries. So you got to study, know your information, know your tips, analysis, and predictions. So you got to know your prop bets. What quarterbacks throw for yardage? Who's good in fantasy? Proves to be good on those prop bets by studying. Duh. Someone don't just get good or great at something overnight. Or do they? No. Taking years and years and years and years of gambling, trial and error. You know how much game film I've watched of football? You know how much game film I've watched of basketball? Hockey? How much film? You know how much footage I've watched of fighting? I didn't even know how to fight. Then I started watching fighting. Now I know how to fight. You got to know your material. And then once you can master your material, and then it becomes money management as far as the sports betting goes. Had 3 games the other day. I went 3-0. I had 30,000 on each game. 30,000 win, 30,000 win, and 30,000 win. At the end of the day, the end of the gambling day that day, Mikey T scrapes away $90,000. Now where else am I going to go work and make a job and do a job and make 90 grand in one day? When you find that answer, when you can tell me that, where I'm going to go make $90,000 in a day, then that's when I'll stop the sports betting and we'll figure out what we're doing then. But until then, you keep your mouth shut and you listen. Tips, analysis, and predictions. Now, the scope of everyone's bankroll isn't $30,000 to go bet on a game. 5,000, 2,000, 10,000, 15,000, 50,000, 100,000. Hell, Mattress Max bets $1 million on a game. So these athletes that can make millions, they bet millions. So it's $1 billion a year industry. You do the math. So you got to maximize your talents. So, it's studying, and then it's money management. Hello. You know how many times I've turned $5 into $500? Tips, analysis, and predictions, people. You figured it out yet? You figured it out? You figured out your team yet? You figured out how to bet yet? You figured out that scared money don't win? You taking bill money or your money that you're worried about? You're not going to win with that money. You've got to be able to be ruthless. You've got to know your material. It ain't like just going in blind. Hell, study, grow a pair, and then you'll know about it. Study, and you've got your bankroll. And when you win, it's money management, people. I'm not a banker. I'm a sports bettor. And the sports bets are either the right way or the left way. And you get the best results when you get the best information. And you get the best information when you contact me, Mikey T, at Mike's Sportsbook, Michigan's premier sports betting hotline. They're not doing it out west. There's 50 states in the United States. They're not doing it out west. They're not doing it up in the Northern Territory. They're not doing it down south. They're not doing it out east. They got too much out there. They're doing it right here in the Great Lakes State because I started it. Mikey T started it. That's right. Jump aboard. Fade or hate. You know how it is. Get with all the counties in the state. Mikey T, Genesee County. Holler out to my not my cuz, down in Wayne County. Tips, analysis, and predictions. Mikey T at the Sportsbook. We'll see you soon. And good luck tonight with the Yankees. Good luck tonight. Good night tonight with Liberty. You heard it here for those haters, for those people that just don't get it. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Liberty tonight, people. It's only -2. Liberty. You guys have a good night.